Hello guys, and welcome to today's video. Today we will be looking at the energy forecast for the air signs. That means Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What is coming for you in the month of June? It is completely absurd that we are already stepping into the month of June, but we will be looking at love, career, what snacks, what advice do we have for you fellow air signs. It's quite funny, I don't have much air in my chart. Well, I do have some air. I have Libra and Mercury, but I really enjoy air signs as friends. You guys are one of my favorites. And before I begin, I'd like to talk a bit about myself. It sounds a bit egocentric. It could be my Leo rising. Hi, my name is David. I have been a tarot reader since the age of 13. Well, I started my path since the age of 13. It's been a crooked path of learning magic, witchcraft, esotericism, tarot, a bit of astrology here and there, and just dabbling in all of these topics. It is something I am greatly passionate about, and just being human, and I find that these stories and narratives really help give sense to life. And I do this just like a little space that is different in my content. You can go check out my content. It is normally about these topics, but also of what it is to be human. And anyways, let us begin with, is it here me? Gemini. One of my best friends is Gemini. I really do love the energy of Gemini. Let's look into this reading for Gemini. Let's start off with the topic of love for Gemini. What are we seeing for June for Gemini? Rising Sun, Moon, and Venus in Gemini. What do we see for these signs for love? What about career? What are we seeing in their career for Gemini for the month of June? Let's look at some guidance and the final outcome. Okay, so Gemini, let's begin. Here we begin with the Seven of Cups in its reversal position, talking about love. I definitely do feel, Geminis, that you will be breaking through a bit of the illusion. And it's quite funny because people think Geminis to be cold, but not really. You guys are very creative. You sometimes like live in your own little bubble, in your own little world of ideas and of overthinking. And sometimes it could be very hard for Gemini to kind of like find clarity or peace with certain topics. And I know that love life of Geminis can be sometimes a bit chaotic. I'm so sorry guys, I really had something going on there. Anywho, I feel Gemini that you will be kind of like cutting through this fog in love, whether if it's with your partner and you've been going kind of like through a period where it's been feeling a bit iffy, you're not too sure, or you're kind of like seeing where you are in dating. I think things are going to start to come a bit clearer regarding love, because we also have the universe, which is definitely a card of cycles, chapters, things that kind of like just come to this moment of closure. Definitely feels like a grounding experience where the ego goes through this grounding experience of just like, okay, this is what I experienced, this is what I live, this is the truth. Now it's time to step into another level regarding my love life and my loving connections. We also have here the King of Swords. Very lovely energy for you, Gemini, because this is kind of like being in your seat of power, being definitely in this position of clarity, of knowing where you're going in your loving relationships or overall in love. So it feels that June is a month of certainty in love, of acquiring that certainty and stepping into that certainty. Regarding career, Gemini. Well, we are in Gemini season, and it is definitely your month, babes, because in career, Knight of Pentacles, I love the energy of Knight of Pentacles. It's all about slow and steady wins the race, but I just see this forward movement regarding your career. And it's, even though it's like this forward movement, it does represent change. You guys love change. You guys love being mutual and shape shifting and taking different forms. And it's gonna be like this slow change where you're definitely gonna be giving a bit of more responsibilities, or you're going to be a bit more responsible regarding your career, and it's like you're acquiring different tools, you're acquiring different knowledge, very mercurial, you're ruled by Mercury, and so you're definitely going to be learning new things, expanding your horizons, making new businesses. It feels new, it feels like a very harmonious transition in your career that really stabilizes you, that is really financially abundant. Some overall like guidance, we have judgment. Know that June and that this Gemini season, it is definitely a period of evolution. The last judgment is when the angels come and they bring up the souls up to the heavens. This is like a spiritual upgrade, so this is definitely a month of upgrades for you, Gemini. And the final outcome, 10 of Cups, fulfillment. Emotional fulfillment, financial fulfillment, just fulfillment in many of the different aspects of your life. I definitely see you at the end of June feeling happy, fulfilled, very grateful for these like the sense of clarity, the sense of like alignment in both of these aspects, in love, in career, and just overall. What an amazing reading for you, Gemini. I am very jealous for you guys. You are the ones that have one of the best readings for June right now, which is perfect. Happy birthday, all of you Geminis. Sending you all lots of love. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it resonated. You can give it a like or subscribe, or just leave a comment of how June is starting to feel, how that upcoming June is kind of like moving your energy. Now we will do a little shift of energy into Venus ruled Libra. Libra. Let's see what we have for you regarding love. I know this is an important topic for you guys. Ruled by Venus. Love for Libra rising, Moon, and Venus. Also Sun, obviously. And let's see about your career for Libra. And what can we get for some advice? And final outcome for Libra this June 2026. Libra. Okay. In love, I feel that, let's begin here with this Ace of Swords. We have two aces. We have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups in its reversal position. I definitely see here like you guys are gonna step into a mindset. You're going to experience something where you're gonna be like, you know what, I'm gonna put mind over heart. New experiences, new knowledge, new connections, new thing over my heart. I feel like this is coming from a place of how can I say, definitely feels like it's coming from a place of fear of rejection. Why are you fearing rejection? You're beautiful, you're meaningful, you're loving. I know that we sometimes fall into kind of like these traits or into these cycles that we're like, you know what, I'm going to be focused on my career, I'm going to be focused on things, but you know deep down you just want to love and be loved. I think one of the best ways to change this energy is accept of being like, oh, I'm just going to mind over heart. No. Just focus your heart to yourself. Focus that loving energy in direction towards yourself, Libra. And you'll see how your relationships and how love can shift in a positive way for you during June. Now, regarding career, we have the Fool in its reversal position, 9 of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. So, you guys are really going to be very career focused this month. It's more about career than love. And I think that's why you guys are like, no, I'm going to be smart, I'm going to be logical, I'm going to be more mental and less ruled by my heart. But I see you guys, stepping into an upgrade, but like this focus on finances, this focus on the material, which is completely fine at times, can actually create a bit of separation from your inner child, from that joyous part of you that is so fun and outgoing. Don't let the focus on your career disconnect you from your friends or disconnect you from other meaningful connections that you could be experiencing, Libra. I have to say though, I see you all in your bag. Definitely. You will definitely be in your bag. Queen of Pentacles, receiving either like extra money, finding extra money, things that, or gifts, receiving gifts and things like that, that really also awaken that Venusian energy of just like, yes, I'm worthy. Some advice: have fun during June. Four of Wands, go to parties, socialize, trust your very fiery nature to socialize, to go out there, to dance, to connect with your Venusian energy, with your body, through dance, through motions, through flirting and things of this nature. I feel it's a guidance of just have fun, celebrate life, Libra. And the final outcome we have here, Seven of Wands, is about valor, strength, bravery. You guys will come out of this month feeling strong, feeling brave, setting boundaries, kind of like that very empowered energy. You are that bitch kind of vibe, Libra. So overall, good. I just feel it's good to shift maybe your perspective and maybe the way that you're talking about topics surrounding love during this month. Apart from that, everything seems amazing for you, Libra. Now, time to transition to Aquarius. I'm not gonna lie, Aquarius, I don't know what to feel about you guys. Just kidding. It's just I have a really close friend, Aquarius. You guys are really good friends. But then we kind of like grew apart for some time. But I do feel that Aquariuses are quite interesting, very, very fun people to have conversations with about art, about humanity, philosophy, as well with Sagittarius. And partnerships, I'm not too sure about you guys. Sorry, no hate. Trying to no hate, but ended up hating a bit. Okay, let's look into Aquarius for the month of June 2026. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What energy do we have for these Aquarius? Looking at love first. Then we're going to be looking at career. Some advice for you, Aquarius. And finally, final outcome for this month of June. I don't know who is the person who's viewing me, but thank you. Thank you for being here. Leave a comment. Where are you watching me from? Oh, you left. Anywho, dear Aquarius, let's get into it. Love is looking a bit funky. I'm not going to lie, Aquarius, it's looking a bit funky. We have here the Death card in its reversal position, the Devil, and the Emperor reversed. It's not bad, but the only thing I'm sensing, Aquarius, is you guys really embody freedom. And I think you guys need freedom in your relationships, in your connection, and in love. So don't let the pressure of structures, push you down from setting boundaries that really respect freedom. True love is experienced through freedom, through trust of the other, and you need to say it. I feel that maybe you're falling into some structures and things that need to change that could become a bit intoxicating for you guys. I think like holding down an Aquarius and a Sagittarius only creates pain. So I feel that there's like some illusions, there's a bit of shadows right now regarding the topics of love that need to be talked about, that need to be inquired, that need to be meditated on, because I feel that it's very structural here, and it's asking for interchange, the way that you structure your love life, or maybe the energy that you're placing. It could become a bit obsessive or intoxicating and unhealthy for you. Focus back on the things that give you happiness and joy, Aquarius. Don't fall into these oppressive structures. You do not thrive in these kind of places. So June, Aquarius, regarding love, is about questioning these structures. It is about questioning titles, about questioning all of these weird methodologies surrounding love for you. And career, we have here the Hermit, the Star reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. I think change is coming, and it is good change. It's funny because the Star is the card of Aquarius. There seems hope in your career. I feel that definitely with this Hermit, you guys have always a very independent path. I also think, kind of like Leo, you both are also very good leaders. And I feel that you're gonna definitely step into a place where you kind of have to lead, but you're like a more passive leader. Like a Leo's like, look at me, pick me, see me. While Aquarius is like the one that gives like an idea, an opinion, and everybody's like, oh yes, that's what we needed. And I think that's kind of like the energy that I'm seeing for you in your career. Thank you, Lauda Bike. And I feel like there's gonna be like this alignment, this shift, and this change in your career that is good for you. Wheel of Fortune upright. It's a hit of good luck. It's a good change. It's a good change where you're gonna kind of step into this. Yes, I'm a leader, but I'm like a leader that could be a bit more introverted, a leader that is a bit more subtle. And some advice with this 10 of Wands in its reversal position is breaking structures this June. Break structures, break routines, say no. If you can cancel plans, if you can cancel projects that are just not feeling or feeding your independent projects or your independent sense of self, cancel them. They're not good for you. They're not pushing you any forward. And I feel that sometimes we need to take a few steps back. I feel that June will feel like taking steps back, but so that then you can pursue with greater energy and strength forward, Aquarius, about reconnecting with your passion, reconnecting with your fire, reconnecting with this energy, and also like this leadership and power that you truly have, Aquarius, to in the end help others. Anyways, Aquarius, what an interesting month for you guys. It's a bit more introverted. It's more of questions and like things happening in the mind, but I find it rather interesting. I hope you liked it. Remember to give this video a like, subscribe, leave a comment if this resonated for any of you. And that was all, folks. I hope these messages resonated. They are with a lot of love. I hope you all have an amazing June. Happy birthday again to Gemini, and I hope to see you guys here the next time. Bye.